Hi, in the past 2 weeks we've come up with many great meals using Kraft's new product, Philadelphia Cooking Crumbs. But every great meal deserves a great dessert to go along with it and a good cup of coffee to wash it down with. Hi, I'm Lee Bailey and I wanted to show to you the dessert that I came up with inspired by my favorite coffee house drink, caramel macchiato tartlets. And I achieved this using Philadelphia Cooking Crumbs, the original blend. And you're not going to believe how easy and how few ingredients it takes to whip up a wonderful dessert to end your cooking crumb meal. And the ingredients that I'm going to use today are a cup and a quarter of heavy whipping cream, a tablespoon of powdered sugar, some mini phyllo tartlet shells, caramel ice cream topping, two more tablespoons of powdered sugar, instant espresso or coffee powder, and Philadelphia Cooking Crumb, the original blend. And the first thing I want to do is get the tartlets in the oven. I've preheated an oven to 350 degrees, and I have a tartlet mini muffin pan that holds 24 tartlets, and these come in a pack of 15, so I'm going to add a few more to this pan. And they don't require any cooking spray or anything, so I'm going to put these in the oven for 3 to 5 minutes, and we'll cool them, and then we'll start our cream. Alright, let's get our filling together. And the first thing we want to do is put in our Philadelphia Cooking Crumb original blend. And not only is it great and creamy, but Kraft has put the right amount of salt in it to make it versatile for any dish. You know how when you do sweet dishes, you need a little bit of salt to bring the other flavors out. That's what makes caramel popcorn so good, because you got that sweet, salty thing going on. The same with your desserts too. And Kraft knew the right amount to make it good for savory and the right amount of salt to make it good for sweet dishes. I'll put that in there. And the next thing I want to do is get some instant espresso or coffee powder. Now I use the very finely ground coffee powder. See how fine it is? If you can't find it that fine, then go ahead and take a tablespoon of your cream and dissolve it in first. But the fine dissolves right into your cream, and you don't have to do that extra step. And then 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar for extra sweetness. And then you want to take 2 tablespoons of your caramel ice cream topping. That was a big gulp, so maybe just a half on this one. Came out really fast. Okay. Okay, I just want to mix it all up. And the Philadelphia Cooking Cream is so creamy that it really doesn't take long for this filling to come together. Look how creamy. The next thing I want to do is get my whipped topping together, and I put a metal bowl in the freezer and also the beaters. That'll help the whipped topping to fluff up nicer. And we don't need the creaminess because we have the Philadelphia Cooking Cream, but the heavy cream gives it that nice silky mouth texture that is like a mousse. And I'll beat it till medium peaks form. Okay, I wanted to stop at this point. I wanted to show you what it looks like when your whipped topping is at a loose state soft peaks. Now we want to take it a little bit step further to medium peaks because we don't want our mousse to be so loosey-goosey. We want it to stand up a little bit. And I'm also going to add another tablespoon of powdered sugar, and we'll beat that till medium peak. Okay, now we've got the desired peaks that we want for medium. See how it makes kind of ribbons in the whipped cream? And you really don't want to take it any further than that because you don't want to make butter. That would be a great science experiment, but not so great for the mousse. Tap that out. Set those aside. I'm going to take my coffee cream. I'm going to take half of this whipped cream mixture, or just a spoonful at first, and beat that into our coffee cream. Kind of get it loosened up. And then we want to take half of this and fold it into our coffee cream. And you want to take your spoon and go into the center and then pull up and around into the center, pull up and around into the center, pull up around and all the way around until you can see a few of the white streaks, but until most of those white streaks are gone. You don't want to deflate the whipping cream that you spent so much time getting it fluffy. Okay, that looks great. Now, the next thing I want to do is fill our mini tartlet shells. I'm going to take a plastic resealable bag and fold it down like this, and spoon your mousse inside. It'll be a little messy, but that's all right. Okay. And push it all down to the bottom to a corner. You can seal it up if you want to so there won't be any leakage. And then take a pair of scissors and snip the end and very simply smush that in there. I think the technical word would be to pipe that into your mini tartlet shells, not smoosh. And then I want to take another plastic resealable bag and put the rest of my whipped topping in. And do the same thing. Smoosh it all down. And this time the hole that you cut, make it a little bit smaller. And then just pipe a little top. Then I want to take a spoon and just drizzle a tad caramel topping. Look at that. Isn't that just cute as a button? Well, I bet it's going to taste good too. I'm going to try this one. The texture that the Philadelphia cream cheese has with the crisp phyllo shell, and then the little bit of salt in there gives it the right amount of salt, sweet taste. It's just delicious. Well, I always say that caramel macchiatos make me feel like I'm drinking dessert. With the help of Kraft Philadelphia Cooking Cream Original Brand, I can say that these little mini tartlets make me feel like I'm eating my coffee. Thanks, Craft.